Tonight we're going to fix a tiny habit that quietly wrecks sleep for a lot of older adults: taking the wrong vitamins right before bed. If you're wide awake at 2 a.m., if your heart feels a little racy, if you're getting a wave of heat or itchiness, if reflux shows up the moment you lie down, or if bathroom trips keep breaking up your night, stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the 5 vitamins most likely to disturb sleep when taken late, the simple daytime swaps that calm your nights, and a 7-day action plan to test the change safely. 3 of these are hiding in common night packs, so this could be the gentlest sleep upgrade you make all year, without adding a single pill. I'm a health scientist and a food-first educator. Everything here is educational, not medical advice. Always talk with your clinician or pharmacist before changing supplements, especially if you take blood pressure or heart medications, blood thinners, reflux medication, or if you live with kidney disease, diabetes, or sleep apnea. Supplements can be powerful. Timing them well can be just as powerful. Why does vitamin timing matter? Your body runs on a clock. As evening comes, core temperature drifts down, your gut slows its motility, your brain nudges melatonin upward, and your nervous system shifts from go to rest. Certain nutrients push the opposite direction or irritate the system at the wrong time. Think of 4 disruptors. First, stimulation. Some vitamins nudge pathways that feel energizing for sensitive people, the last thing you want near bedtime. Second, thermal and vascular effects. Anything that drives flushing, warming, or heart rate swings can fragment sleep. Third, GI irritation. Acidic powders, large tablets, or ingredients that aggravate reflux will shout louder when you lie flat. And fourth, nocturia. Some forms increase urinary urgency or simply add fluid close to lights out. With those disruptors in mind, let's look at the 5 most common culprits and then put the fixes on your morning plate. Vitamin B12 comes first. The daylight vitamin. B12 helps you make red blood cells and supports energy metabolism and nerve health. Wonderful by day, but for a subset of people, late B12 feels like a green light to the brain. You might fall asleep later, toss more, or wake up at dawn and feel switched on. It's not dangerous in typical doses, but it can be stimulating. The sneaky part is how it shows up: in B-complex blends, in multivitamins, in fortified energy drinks, and especially in sublingual methyl B12 lozenges that dissolve fast. If you're taking any of those within a few hours of bed and noticing a wired but tired feeling, move B12 to morning. Food-first sources do great earlier in the day: eggs, salmon, and dairy, or fortified alternatives at breakfast or lunch. If you and your clinician are using B12 for deficiency, ask about taking it with breakfast so you still get the benefit without lighting up your bedtime. Vitamin B6 is next, your neurotransmitter helper that can become a dream amplifier when you take it late. B6 participates in making serotonin and other neurotransmitters. That's useful. But here's what some people notice: more intense REM, vivid dreams, sometimes bordering on nightmares, and micro-awakenings that leave you feeling like you slept busy. If you've ever taken a B-complex in the evening and felt like your brain staged a Broadway show at 3 a.m., B6 may be the reason. Keep B6 to morning or midday. Be cautious with high-dose, long-term use without medical guidance. Overshooting B6 for months can irritate nerves in rare cases. Food first in the first half of the day works beautifully. Poultry, chickpeas, potatoes, and bananas paired with protein at breakfast or lunch. If your multivitamin contains B6, and most do, shift it earlier and watch your dream intensity calm down over a week. Niacin, or vitamin B3, is our third night disruptor. If you've ever swallowed a tablet and then felt your face and chest grow warm and itchy, you've met the niacin flush. Immediate release niacin is the usual culprit. Some sustained release versions reduce flushing, but can still create a warm, alert, slightly amped feeling for sensitive sleepers. That heat surge and the mild heart rate awareness that can accompany it are not bedtime friendly. If your clinician prescribes niacin for cholesterol, timing matters. Take it with food earlier and follow your clinician's instructions. Skip evening energy drinks and pre-workout blends that tuck niacin inside. Food first sources, tuna, salmon, turkey, peanuts, belong with breakfast or lunch so your body enjoys the benefits while your sleep stays quiet. Vitamin D is number 4. It's not a stimulant in the classic sense, but late-day D can nudge your sleep lighter in some people, especially when paired with calcium. Here's why timing helps. Your circadian rhythm interacts with vitamin D signaling, and many people simply report better sleep when they move D to morning or midday with a fat-containing meal. The second piece is mechanical. Calcium plus D near bedtime can aggravate reflux for some, and the extra fluid often taken with supplements may trigger a bathroom trip an hour after lights out. The fix is simple. Take vitamin D earlier with your largest fat-containing meal, and keep calcium out of the last hours of the night unless your clinician has very specific reasons otherwise. Food-first strategies fit the same window. Enjoy fatty fish or fortified milk or alternatives earlier in the day, and ask your provider about combining timing with safe sunlight strategies that make sense for your skin and your location. Number 5 is vitamin C, especially at larger doses and in fizzy or acidic forms. Vitamin C is valuable for immune function and collagen support, but take a gram of a tart, carbonated C drink late, lie down, and you may feel the burn. The acidity can irritate the esophagus, which is already more vulnerable when you're horizontal. For some, vitamin C also increases urinary urgency. That's 2 strikes against deep sleep. Choose buffered or low-acid forms if you use a supplement and keep them to breakfast or lunch. Even better, go food first earlier. Citrus, berries, kiwi, and bell peppers at midday give you vitamin C when your body is upright and your stomach is more tolerant. If reflux is already part of your story, avoid large sour doses after mid-afternoon. A quick note for the one-and-done folks who take a multivitamin at night. Many multis combine B12, B6, niacin, and sometimes vitamin C in one tablet. If you noticed we just named 4 of those as evening disruptors, you see the pattern. Simply move your multi to morning with breakfast, and you might solve the problem without dropping anything from your routine. All right, let's translate that into clear timing rules that are easy to remember and easy to do. If it stimulates, warms, or tastes sharply acidic, take it with breakfast. Specifically, B12 belongs with breakfast. Lunch at the latest if mornings are hectic. B6 rides along with the B12. Keep it to the first half of the day so it doesn't juice up your REM cycle. Niacin goes earlier and with food. If you're on a prescribed program, follow the exact timing your clinician gives and don't place it next to bedtime unless told. Vitamin D works best for sleep when it's taken in the morning or midday, alongside a fat-containing meal, so absorption is optimized and your night is undisturbed. Vitamin C is best split into small doses at breakfast and lunch. Skip the late fizzy drinks entirely. And a general rule that will serve you for years: if a supplement ever makes you feel amped, flushed, jittery, refluxy, or extra thirsty near bedtime, slide it earlier on the clock before you assume the supplement itself is wrong for you. Because we're food first here, let's build a bedtime-friendly evening routine you can try tonight. Aim for a calm dinner plate, a modest portion of protein, a gentle carbohydrate, and non-acidic vegetables with healthy fat. Think baked salmon with quinoa and sautéed zucchini in olive oil, or roasted chicken with mashed sweet potato and green beans. If fruit sounds good after dinner, choose berries or a baked apple over citrus or pineapple. If you love salads, make lunch your raw crucifer meal and keep dinner's vegetables cooked and softer to limit gas and reflux. Finish the bulk of your fluids 2 to 3 hours before bed. You can still take tiny sips to swallow evening medications if your clinician prefers something at night. For non-vitamin nutrients that many clinicians consider bedtime friendly, ask your provider about magnesium glycinate, glycine, or a small amount of tart cherry earlier in the evening. Always double check for interactions, especially if you're on medications or managing kidney issues. What if your schedule forces you to take one of these at night? Life happens. Travel, caregiving, or a complex prescription plan. Here's your mini troubleshooter. Use the lowest effective dose, choose buffered or gentler forms, and take the pill with a small non-acidic snack. Think a few bites of oatmeal or a spoonful of yogurt if tolerated. Don't lie flat immediately. Give yourself 30 to 60 minutes before you fully recline, or elevate the head of your bed slightly so gravity keeps reflux down. Track your signals for a few days: heart rate, flush episodes, bathroom trips, and dream intensity. If any of those jump after the nighttime dose, that's your clue to talk with your clinician about moving the timing or splitting the dose earlier. Always call sooner if you feel palpitations, severe flushing, new or worse reflux, pins and needles, morning headaches, or if insomnia persists more than 2 weeks after you change your timing. A quick and important safety pass. If you use blood pressure or heart medications, niacin timing should be clinician-directed so your blood pressure remains stable. If you take diuretics or live with kidney disease, shifting vitamin D and calcium to morning can be gentler, but do that under medical guidance and make sure your provider is monitoring your blood levels. If you have a history of kidney stones or active reflux, ask about dose limits and timing for vitamin C and calcium-containing supplements. And regardless of your age, bring your entire pill box, prescriptions and supplements, to your pharmacist once or twice a year and ask them to check for timing conflicts and interactions. The right nutrient at the wrong time is still the wrong plan. Let's put this into a simple, testable 7-day action plan. Days 1 and 2, move B12, B6, niacin, vitamin D, and vitamin C to the morning with breakfast, or spread them between breakfast and lunch. Keep an eye on your bedtime. Note when you turn the lights out, how long it takes to fall asleep, any awakenings, reflux episodes, bathroom trips, and how you feel in the morning. You don't need a fancy sleep tracker. A small notebook works. Days 3 and 4, upgrade your dinner to the Sleep Calm plate, shift raw and acidic foods earlier, and front-load fluids so you're not drinking large glasses close to bedtime. If you tend to snack late, swap sharp or spicy choices for something gentle and small. Days 5 through 7, if sleep is improving, keep the new timing. If something still feels off, talk with your clinician about adjusting doses, splitting them earlier in the day, or changing forms. By the end of the week, decide which changes you'll keep, which supplements you'll stop or pause, and which you'll move permanently to morning. Most people feel the difference within a few nights because you're removing friction, not adding complexity. Before we wrap, let's anchor a memory hook so this sticks the next time you refill your pill organizer. Night is for calm, not chemistry. If it's stimulating, warming, or acidic, move it to breakfast. That's your 2-line checklist. And if you forget which 5 to avoid late, remember the pattern. The B's that wake the brain, the D that sits better with daylight and fat, and the C that feels sour when you're horizontal. If this helped, save the video so you have the timing rules the next time you set up your weekly pill box. Share it with a friend who's been complaining about restless nights. And if you want a simple printable AM/PM supplement guide, type the word sleep in the comments so I know to make that for you. Your sleep is too important to hand over to a timing mistake. With a couple of small morning moves and a calmer dinner plate, you'll give your body the quiet it's been asking for, so you can drift off easier, stay asleep longer, and wake up ready for the day ahead.